There was already one earlier. Carter had to knock out one of his teammates, and now we got another one. Either way, though, at least someone from Just will be in the finals. I mean, that's a cool way of looking at it if you want to put it that way. So,
It's true. It's true.
all right. So both are D1. I think Sheer is D2 at the moment, but he's got to be really close. The dude is an absolute monster. And as I discussed before, these guys practice with each other all the time. Like, they're one of those really tight-knit clans, and they always help each other out. So.
And MarauderKing actually just got D1 today. I was talking to him.
Oh, okay.
We were twos earlier, and he managed.
Yeah, so not to take away from anything like that. So, but you know, it's not like he's just gonna blow him out of the water. They're both, you know, very recently D2. I didn't know that actually. That's a pretty cool little tidbit of information. Thank you, Reporter Giggle, for figuring that one out because I didn't even hear that. Congrats, then. No, that's badass.
Let's do introductions so that we can keep fucking around and not talking about.
Oh yeah, my bad. I was like so ready for this non-ZVZ that I completely forgot about it. But our blue Terran player in the top left-hand corner of the map coming at you from Just, it is MarauderKing.
And his opponent, regular on the Nydus, whether or not he's a player or an admin, the green Protoss in the bottom right, it is Shyrshadi.
If you donate 50, they will kiss. Nah.
Yeah, we know. I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
Yeah,
like,
no.
You're like,
20.
nah. I'm like, all right, let's do it, man.
No.
$50, baby.
But yeah, no, thank you guys very much for tuning in. We lost a lot of viewers when the stream died, but we can't really hold that. We managed to hold down a pretty good number for the most of the night, and we got a couple new followers as well, and a couple donations too. So thank you guys for all the love. We hope you like what you see. If you do like what you see, go ahead and hit that follow, as we're about to drop a lot of content. We have a huge clan war tomorrow between Psystorm and Eastloths for $50, and then next weekend we have a open tournament for $150. So a lot of shit coming out here very shortly. Oh man, just an annoying pylon. It happens.
Just gonna chill here, man. Is he gonna bring the mother? No, okay, he's not. I was gonna say, is he gonna ship code? It's like, yeah, this is really just to be annoying.
No shit, these guys are trying to pay for us. Guys.
Trying to what?
Read chat.
I just see rainbow kappa stuff.
Yeah, exactly. Like, that's all you need to see. They're trying to pay us to rainbow kappa.
That's hardcore.
But yeah, so far nothing too crazy just yet. I mean, we do have double gas from MK as well as an early base, so I'm a little confused as to what's going on there about the whole gas situation. But on the Protoss side of things, it's so far pretty standard as well. Only 2 gas for Sheer. He's going to get out a Stalker. But yeah, nothing too crazy.
Indeed, that is the sound of an unmuting Logitech G930 wireless headset.
Oh, does he know? Do you guys have the same headset?
I have no idea. I don't know, but yeah, that is what it is.
I just picked up the Penguin headset, man.
Did ya?
The one that I used to have, but the blue version, it's 7.1 instead of 5.1. Fucking moving on up, dude.
Or like, what do you mean? Does it say like fucking Psystorm and shit on it?
No,
is it just the one that he uses?
He's the only one that I've ever seen use it.
Oh,
yeah.
Okay. I just like, really, dude? Like, you went?
No, like the official signed Penguin version. Yeah, like, fuck yeah. I love that.
I was like, I mean, I think he's awesome. He's a great guy, but I didn't know you were into him like that. Like,
no, his headset's legit.
I know. Like, dude, my APM's going up by about 150 now.
But yeah, on MK's side of things, we have 111 going off, and a lot of mines. So.
A lot of mines.
Trying to prevent the oracles, I'm guessing here, or.
Yeah, I don't know why he would do that though. I mean, Shyrshadi, as we know, is I mean, the times I've played him, he's never gone Stargate. He definitely seems to be a favored Robo Blink style player.
Yeah.
Widow Mines though can be extremely helpful against Zealots in the depths. So maybe, you know, if those do come in, the Widow Mines can be kind of worth their weight in gold. With the positioning of them right now, though, they're there to, you know, make sure that if any Oracle did come in, they would clear those up. So
just kind of covering all of his bases and stuff, or what?
Yep.
Did he just say 20? Yeah, dude. Fucking delay. I hate that we can't interact with the jokes like we normally would be able to, man. But
what was the 20 joke? Sorry.
Oh, they're like I told them that we won't kiss for 50, and then I said 20 afterwards.
Oh.
Just fucking around like it. Yeah.
I didn't actually hear that.
I'm glad someone caught it though, because it was kind of a subtle joke, but I'm glad someone picked it up.
That's funny, man.
Hey, Passion joining us in
yeah,
chat. What's
man.
up, dude? Nice to see you. And other people dropping content all the time. Fucking Passion. Those guys do clan wars like every day, dude. It's pretty impressive the amount of content that clan drops. But nice to see you.
I know,
here.
right? Pretty awesome.
Yeah, we got Blinks coming though. We got Blink and our robotics bay down as well. So we'll have to see what he's going with that. Maybe he just knows that it's going to be pretty bio heavy, given the amount of barracks down here. So he wants to get early disruptors or something. I'm not really sure on this one. He does have this observer though that's just keeping an eye on the entire army. So I do really like that from him.
Indeed.
Yes, I have that one, and my roommate has the same one. It's how we figure it out. It does it when unmuting and randomly makes that sound. Yeah, that's all right. It's a good headset there, though. This guy's like walking down to get groceries and stuff and still talking to me in Discord. It's pretty impressive.
I mean, yeah, it's like the sound quality of it and the wireless, like the actual range of the wireless is well worth the money. But for some reason, the like actual USB plug-in where it plugs into like the bottom end of the headset, like it gets really loose, so it's like a loose connection, and it disconnects in and out all the time. So it's I don't know. I'd say it's worth buying for the sound quality alone, but like
yeah,
it does have its drawbacks.
Dude, look at the amount of gateways Shyrshadi just dropped. This is going to be a ridiculous amount of Blink Stalkers, and he'll have a couple adepts as well, because he's starting to research resonating glaives, and this probe got a complete scout off on this Bioforce. So this is going to ramp up to be a pretty ridiculous game, and I'm glad we finally got a TVP instead of the ZVC. So
indeed, man. So it looks like this bio is going to make its way up into the natural, and if MarauderKing attacked right now and got some decent Widowmine shots, he may actually be able to kind of start to do some significant damage. One Widowmine does get picked up almost instantly.
Yep, so the overcharge comes down. That'll help a little bit and at least allow Sheer to do a couple warp-ins behind this, but I think he'll be able to take it now that he did do that fat round of adepts. I think he has it, and plus he has a sentry, maybe split up some of that bio DPS with the force field. But MarauderKing just dropped his third behind this, so I like both players' position, I guess. Sheer with the unit position, and MarauderKing with the economy. So, oh, that picking up that mine though was really solid from Shyrshadi, dude.
Yep, he's gonna be able to shoot everything away and reclaim the space just outside of his base. If he wants to go down and take a third, he should be able to do that. We do see a push coming out from MarauderKing as well.
Nasty too. Oh, sorry to cut you off, but yeah, his push is looking strong, dude. This Colossus, holy shit, Critter's got to be going nuts.
All right.
Fucking laser beams.
But he can't quite target it down, and he does lose a significant amount of troops. Nice micro there coming out of Shyrshadi. Oh, he's gonna walk on that Widowmine though.
Yeah, so it softened up all those adepts. It was a pretty good hit, and the Colossus hurt as well, but I mean, I think Sheer's got this, man. He just cleaned up a pretty expensive army, and MK, sure, he has the econ lead. He just doesn't have any more troops, so if Sheer can get over here and find a couple good more trades, you know, I think MK is going to be out of it. He does have a Liberator coming, though, so if you listen to the forums, as soon as that shit spawns, Sheer's immediately forced to go to the fucking loading screen. Nah, I'm kidding, dude. I just wanted to get in on the memes.
I know, right? Sheer being a little bit sloppy there and losing his Colossi, which is really the unit that allowed him to stay out on the field. He does have this reinforcing pylon, so he should be able to continue to bring in Protoss units if he wants to. Yeah. But losing that Colossi is going to kind of put a little bit of fear in him. I mean, we can see everything through the fog of war. We know that MarauderKing's army probably couldn't stand in a fight up against Sheer's right now, but he doesn't know that. So it's going to bribe MarauderKing, you know, a good amount of time here. Yeah,
and we give Critter a lot of shit, but Colossi are really strong versus Bio, especially when they're upgraded. So sure, they're not in the meta or whatever, but like, yeah, you know, we're just giving Critter shit. I do think that was a very good play there, and actually I wouldn't even hate the decision of popping out one or two more, given the amount of bio that he knows his opponent's on. But we'll have to see. Nothing just out yet. He does take his third though, which is a good move, and both players getting some weapons level 2 started up as well. Armor for Sheer rather. So, or no, yeah, both. So we're good. Both players have that timed out almost identical too. That's actually rather scary. I don't know if MK can break this though. Sheer's Protoss army comp is starting to look pretty nasty. That's a lot of stalkers, and he got that second Colossi as well. So
yeah, I think he might be better served here trying to go for a drop in the main and trying to pull Protoss all over position. You know, go for a single medevac drop in the main and then take your army and whatnot and try and knock the third down. Just because doing anything to try and fight Protoss straight up right now is not gonna result in good results.
Yeah, exactly. Like you might not like how that plays out. So MK thinks better of his oh shit. As I say that, he comes up in here with the drop into the main. If he can pick off all these Artosis pylons, he's going to completely negate this little Sim City right here. That was a huge scout and pickup from MK. Man,
very well played.
yeah, that was money, dude. It was an Artosis, a Tasteless, and what, a Rapid pylon. Like, all three of them got taken out. Nah. Turd Zergler know how it is. Wait, what?
You were saying about the Liberators.
Oh, yeah. I was just getting in on the jokes, by the way. I have no opinion on the PvT forum salt because I'm a Zerg, guys. I don't give a shit. Not my problem, not my fight, dude. I just make links and try to razzle-dazzle people like I'm not...
Turn a blind eye to your Protoss brethren.
It's not all that serious, guys. I just try to kill people with links.
I imagine you just like peeking into like a PvT or whatever, and there's just Protoss melting the Liberators, and you're like, oh, that sucks, and like just dipping out, you know? Like,
yep. Like, no worries here, guys. Not my issue. So MK dropping a bunch of scans, trying to figure out exactly where his opponent stands in the macro side of things. But Jesus, look at this army, man. A shitload of Blink Stalkers, an ungodly amount of Adepts, and now 2 Colossi. I really like his position here. And the only thing mechanical for MK is these 2 Liberators that are going to get blinked out of the sky rather convincingly, I'd imagine.
Shyrshadi's army is getting
split
up, dude. He's losing a significant chunk of that. I mean, it's all fun and games, and Colossi are really good, but the Adepts, I mean, this unit composition is everything works off of, you know, the Adepts tank the damage, the Stalkers shoot the Medivacs.
Oh, a 3rd Colossi!
Oh, shit,
3 Colossi! That's a lot of Colossi. Oh, sorry to cut you off. I'm just raising on the amount of Colossi. Like, as soon as he picks off those Liberators, as I said, that was the only mech, like, meat, or whatever the hell you want to call it, with this army. There's no tanks. There's a little bit of mines, but given the amount of Blink Stalkers, he can negate those or shade out of them. Like, I don't know. I really like Shyr's position in this. He just kind of had MK's number this fight, I believe. Oh, and now all the bio's so low, these laser beams are just going to absolutely shit on him. And now he has Blink to kind of chase this bio, too. Man, Shyr is playing out of his mind right now. This is a very good game from Shyr.
Yeah, for sure, dude. MarauderKing having to back up and regroup now. He should be able to do it, but as you said, there are 3 Colossi out and absolutely no Vikings in the sky. Only 2 Medivacs with which that he would be able to pick up and drop even if he wanted to.
Yeah.
He's going to have to come up the ramp now. MarauderKing gives a stim, and I'm sure this will be the last fight of the game here.
Yep, MK has a really nice concave here, but his bio is just dropping left and right. Fucking laser beams shooting everywhere. Critter's probably, like, laughing maniacally in the background somewhere, and just like that, Shyrshadi will take it off the back of Critter's favorite units. Dude, very well played from Shyr. He just kind of had his number that whole time. MK even poked in and got a lot of aggression done with that drop, and Shyr was still able to come get the win. Shyr's a beast, dude.
Go catch it, MarauderKing.
Yep. All right, so the next map will be Sheila the Shark's tank, and we'll have to figure out where it goes from there, whether or not Shyr can take this with the 2-0, or if MK can drop his way into a tie. Kind of lame. That's all I had, Giggle. Please forgive me.
You failed to hide the crowd.
You had one job. Make a funny joke. You suck. Yeah, Shyr's upgrades were on point, though. He started 3-3 before MK, I believe, or damn near at the same exact second. It was very, very impressive. And I think his upgrades pretty much took him to that.
Oh, sorry. I really didn't mean to cut you off.
No. You're good. What's up?
I was going to say, I think we can conclude here from this one game in the semifinals of this best of 5 in a Plat Diamond tournament. You know, fuck all the balance threads and stuff. I mean, we saw a Protoss win, guys. It's fine. It's good. Yep. I don't know what you're talking about.
I'm actually emailing David Kim as we speak, guys. I'm going to need a quick pause here on the tournament, but we just confirmed balance is good. If anything, Protoss looked a little strong after that last game. Nah, people are going to start leaving and shit. Like, fuck you guys. No, it's heated, though. It's really heated between the 2 races, man.
I know, right? I know, but at the end of the day, they're wrong.
Yeah. Like...
I'm just kidding. Oh, man. So who do you want to introduce?
All right. So our blue Terran player in the bottom right-hand corner of the map, currently down 1 game in the best of 3, but with the ability to pull it off for Shyr, it is MarauderKing.
And his opponent in the top left, the green Protoss, up 1 game in this best of 3. It is Shyrshadi.
Fucking laser beams, dude. You can have all the concave you want, but when there's 3 Colossi, it doesn't really matter, dude. Yeah. Nah, I think the issue there was so much stims going on that they were already hurting by the time it came down to that last engagement, and Shyr knew that and just pounced at like the perfect time, man. It was good. So, El Mayo fucking laser beams going every... Yeah, sorry, guys. Sometimes I cuss too much. It's actually been brought to our attention. Like, hey, if you guys want to take this serious, maybe you should stop cussing so much. But like, man, when there's 3 Colossi just absolutely shitting on Bio, how are you not supposed to drop an F-bomb every now and then? I don't know. Like, it's not like I think about it or something. But you guys are right. I'm gonna do this game with no cuss words.
It's gonna be really hard, man.
Yeah, I don't think it's gonna happen, dude. The first disruptor shot or something, like, oh, fuck.
Yeah, I'm not gonna be able to not to do that. So.
All right, we're good then. Throwing that out the window.
Yeah. So we do see double gas coming out of MarauderKing. He's not gonna open up Reaper Expand or anything like that. Shyrshadi is all up in his base getting scout off though. We do see a Nexus come out from him. What do we see from? Okay, nothing though. It's just pretty standard issue. MarauderKing hasn't dropped his tech yet though.
Yep, Sheila's Shark is bugged out too, just frozen, man. I think that's the
Sheila!
thing we're supposed to report on. Yeah, what is Sheila?
Sheila!
Can we get a Sheila status report? But no, in all seriousness, MK is going to go for what looks like the beginnings of a 2-1-1. No expansion just yet. I don't know that that's been scouted from Sheer. Let's check. Nope, not quite yet. Normally Sheer will get over there with that second drone and kind of figure out what's going on, or at least a unit or something. So it's kind of weird to me that he hasn't seen that the expansion hasn't come down. So. Maniacal laugh. There we go. We got Critter's maniacal laugh, guys. That's all I wanted from the Nydus 15. We were successful. But yeah, nothing too crazy just yet. Pretty standard. Again, with the early stalker, he always does that in his PvT. Was that just for medevacs to shoo away shit, or?
Wait, say that one more time, sorry?
He always goes for that early stalker in PvT. Is that pretty common?
I think it's just a real nice versatile unit. It's gonna be, I don't know. I mean, I don't honestly know. I imagine the Adept fares better against a what the fuck is it? A Cyclone. Like if they were to do a proxy Cyclone or something like that, rather than a Stalker. Stalkers just melt to it. But Stalkers, I mean, the micro potential is much more significant than a Zealot or an Adept, in my opinion.
Okay, that's fair.
Like, you can benefit, like, if you bring 2 Stalkers across the map and you start poking away with them and there's like 4 Marines, you can just out-micro them. It takes a lot of APM, you know, and focus, but you can just absolutely shit on those 4 Marines, so. Yeah,
and I was talking about how Sheer didn't know there was a second. I didn't see that there was a probe tucked up here against the wall, so he did get picked off, but yeah, he knows that there's not a natural just because of that. So my bad, guys. I didn't see everything. I was too busy fucking around with Sheila, but she's good to go. So
Shayla!
In the grand scheme of things, we're fine. But Shyrshadi is dropping a couple little gateways, gearing up for some, looks like a little bit of aggression here. We'll have to see, man. Now that he's up 1 game, maybe he's just trying to seal this off and get things rolling. So.
Indeed, man. Maybe.
The Nydus.
Or maybe not. I don't know.
Stay tuned on the Nydus. Please continue dropping F-bombs. Nope, not this game, guys. No cussing.
I know, right?
But yeah, MK coming in with the scan, seeing that Sheer's off on a natural, trying to decide if he wants to attack into this. He didn't withdraw his forces, so I'm thinking he's going to try to give this a go. He does have a medevac joining the fight as well, and he does have that tank too, but I'm not quite sure he has this beat. Oh, the observer from Sheer too getting over and finding out exactly what this is.
I very much think this is going to go on the list of bad ideas. We'll have to see, though. 2 Stalkers are carved up for their troubles right out of the gate here. Oh, no, don't run your dudes in. All right, there we go. He holds back. I still think, though, with reinforcing warpins, that Shyrshadi should be able to hold this.
Yeah, for sure. So he loses a pylon. I mean, it's annoying, and, you know, that's pretty much it, I think, as you said. Oh, the one thing he has going for him, though, is this tank is in range at this other pylon, and that's a bit problematic, dude.
Indeed. And another tank is coming in now, too, so MarauderKing can just hang out at the bottom of this ramp and let his tanks do the damage here. That's really what he's going to want. Nice mule call in order to be able to repair his medevac.
Yeah, what is this? Just a straight up contain from here and you flood? Like, that's what he's doing, so I'm just kind of narrating. But do you think he'll even go for that natural? He just wants to end it here.
Yeah, no,
yeah.
This is exactly what I was talking about, why I like Abyssal Reef as Terran. You can come up behind these rocks and just siege.
Yeah.
It's going to be extremely hard for Shyrshadi to do anything about it. He does get 1 tank, but look at the damage that he took for it, though.
Yeah, you're right. Was that even worth it at that point? Like, it wasn't even hitting anything. So, yeah, I mean, very well played. He does have a couple stalkers coming in, too, which I think will help out a little bit. But, yeah, I see what you're saying, dude. This is rather annoying.
I did not know. Sorry, I was looking at where the tanks were sieged. I did not know that Terran was on 1 base, though. So this is a 100% all-in. Shyrshadi he can afford, I mean, can't afford, but he can afford to lose some units here in trading to make sure that he keeps his expansion. And the number of immortals is growing. Those haven't died yet.
So if this is a stupid question, forgive me, I'm a Zerg, but is it worth dropping a pylon down here just so you can have that overcharge available? Or do you need all the minerals you have to straight units to try to get this stuff?
I'm going to let this engagement go down, and the tank does die.
Yeah.
It looks like Shyrshadi is pretty damn close to, you know, pushing across the map and maybe taking this game and the series. But the reason that, okay, so those 2 pylons we saw were already actually down there when this was when it started. Yeah. And they just get outranged by the siege tanks. So Photon Overcharge won't actually help you all that much if the Terran's positional
already down there. Okay, I got what you're saying. So MK thinking better of that full-blown aggression, and it is going to come drop his natural behind this. But he kind of invested a little bit too much in there. You know, as a casters, we're not supposed to call anyone out of the game, and I'm not going to. But look at the supply. No, it's 40 fucking probes. Oh, I said I wasn't going to cuss. See, this is why we're never going professional, guys. I didn't make it fucking half of a single game. But yeah, 41 probes to 22 SCVs. I mean, that's kind of telling. And I'm not calling him out of it. He has mules, but, you know, that's kind of a big deal.
I know, right? I love, okay, so the one, you know, when we always like say stupid shit and then in 90 seconds chat, you know, whatever. The one like flip side of that is when I know what's going on in the game right now and I'm watching chat make predictions and it's like, oh, you're wrong.
Oh yeah, like there's no way he's gonna hang in here, and then we're already no, I do like that part of it for sure. But I dislike the interaction a bit more. But you're right, it is pretty cool, like knowing what the future holds. But yeah, these Blink Stalkers were an excellent choice. Or wait, do they have Blink? Oh. The plot thickens. Okay, that was my bad.
Those tanks, though. Okay.
Whew. Yeah, I thought they researched Blink for whatever reason, but yeah, you're right. Those tanks are going to put an end to this aggression and just kind of keep him contained. But I think that's kind of been MarauderKing's point this entire time, is maybe get in there. Oh shit, a drop in the main, and we're fucking missing it. You had one job. A bunch of adepts coming in here, getting a bunch of SCVs so far, 4 of them going down. Really no answer for him back at home. MK had all of his units across the middle of the map, so sure, they'll eventually get cleaned up by these Marines, but they got 6 SCVs. That's a lot already. That's a lot. 8 so far going down. So, damn, man, Shear's a absolute monster tonight.
That he is.
Yeah, MK's not out of it though. He's just that worker lead, dude.
Yeah, man, and consciously choosing to stay on one base for so long to get that push done. I mean, there are ways to do that push. It hits later, but to take a second base as well, and that really, you can contain Protoss and ensure that they don't get ever up on a third, and you can start to, you know, take your own third, and it kind of snowballs. MarauderKing, unfortunately, getting caught a little bit out. 3 siege tanks, though, and a Liberator is definitely no joke, as Protoss has to get back into position here. Takes 2 full shells just to the face trying to do that.
That was awesome getting planted right there, because he made Sure come through that in order to come protect his base. But yeah, Sure was able to successfully walk it off. PBT is Protoss favored. Nerf Terran, or I mean Nerf Protoss is basically what we're getting.
Still,
here.
it's P favored.
Yeah, shit, I know. I misspoke. I fucked it up, dude. I had one job. But no, very well held from Shyrshadi. I mean, we've kind of said it for a while now that his economy alone is just overwhelming at this point. He's probably just gonna Blink Stalker his way. He'll be able to go into the natural and the main at the same time. And he has an insane economy, but very well played from MarauderKing for sure. And I don't blame him just for sticking around and trying to figure this out. So,
indeed, good sir. Shyrshadi making his way across the map now, looking to take a third. Interesting place to take it. I don't know if he just doesn't like that third to the left position, and I can kind of understand if he's getting constant tank attacks coming up the middle right now. Probably why he wouldn't take that lower one, but
yep. Oh yeah, they got on, man. I tried, guys. I wasn't gonna cuss. I was gonna do it, but man, that was too exciting. I like MK's position though. At least he knows that he needs to kind of slow his roll and maybe get a little bit of defense down here. I don't know how much one bunker is really going to come into play here with this amount of Blink Stalkers, but at least he's trying. He did put a lot of production down there too, so I'm not really sure why that happened, because it will get cleaned up rather convincingly. But I think he's just trying to really hold on here, and I don't blame him for that. So, is that Shyrshadi or Pilly? Damn, yeah, I know. He's playing really, really good tonight. And don't get me wrong, Shyr always plays well, but I think this will be the first time that he's made it this far. Hey, he's made it to semis before, right? Never to finals?
Sure.
Yeah,
I think he's made semis, but I think
never
he
finals.
Semis,
okay. Yeah, and I mean, he's not guaranteed to go there, but this is looking pretty strong.
Let's go to the other side. Hold on. Oh! No, it looks like Jake the Dog did beat Carter. So I was gonna say, dude, Carter was ramping up for his own like storyline again. We were gonna see if he got another finals run, man. But unfortunately, that side of the bracket it's not confirmed, but it looks like Jake won 2-0. So we'll have to see. But there's an update from the other side of the bracket, guys. That's the production value. We're bringing you 2 different series at the same time.
Guys. He's even going to join that one and give you guys a live audio version of what's going down in that one while I'm casting this one. No,
let's go to picture-in-picture.
Game in game, yeah. So these items are going to come in here and find out what damage they can get done. They get cleaned up rather convincingly, but I think that was more of just a scout than anything else. He's trying to prep that Stalker landing and figure out which way they're going to blink into this base and utterly destroy. Nah, I'm just kidding. But no, I do like the fact that MK's trying to just macro up a little bit.
Like that?
Yeah, it's pretty nice.
He's unfortunately down a base.
Yeah.
I mean, and I'm talking like, you know, sometimes when you're like, oh, it looks like Zerg set up the hatchery but doesn't have any drones out there. I mean, this thing is 25 out of 16 workers on it with 2 gases coming up.
Yeah.
To MarauderKing's no third at all, unfortunately.
Look at the supply. Yeah, dude, I don't know. I mean, I think Shyr's just being respectful at this point. He wants to make sure he doesn't throw it from some crazy-ass engagement. And with Terran, you never know, you know, moving out across the map and then all of a sudden 5 medevacs fly in and shit. So I like the fact that he's just trying to slow his roll and make sure he has this. But I think it's pretty safe to say that his economy is just surged too far ahead at this point. 134 to 71. Let's check in with Sheila and see what she has to say about things.
I know, right? Sheila, give us the old Sheila status report.
Oh, I can't find her. Okay, there we go. But no, I don't know. We're just off to a little bit of a stalemate here. MK is trying to just macro his way out of this, and he is getting a couple upgrades, and I like that position from him. But little does he know, Shyrshadi is already on 2-2 going into 3-3. Shyr's upgrades all night have been insane. So...
Yeah, man. I can't imagine this is going to end well for Terran, but as it stands right now, Shyrshadi really only has Gateway and Immortal units right now, which certainly aren't bad, but he's going to want to start introducing some sort of splash damage into his army, whether it be Disruptors, Colossi, High Templar, that type of stuff. Because if he takes a bad engage and there's just Bio against Gateway, the Bio will fare better than it will against any sort of splash damage.
Yep, Shyrshadi again coming up here with a couple adepts, just trying to see what he can find. Again, I'm assuming just a scout more than anything else. I guess he's just trying to figure out when he can come in and seal this. I think he could probably march at this point, but we know a lot more than him as we have vision of the whole map. But yeah, look at that army, dude. He has a couple Colossi as well. His 3-3 is about to finish up, so...
Oh, so he did actually pick up some... Okay, yeah, so he does have 1 Colossi at least, from what I see.
Yep. And the other one just joined too, right? Or it's in production. 2 more in production as well. So by the time they pop, he'll damn near have 3-3.
Like, okay, sorry, dude, I don't want to go back to this, but maybe a Protoss can answer this for me. Why wouldn't you want to take your third to the left there? Because defending your third also defends the backside of your main for dropping Terrans. You know what I'm saying? Shyrshadi is like opening up a wider path for him to have to defend here.
Yeah,
I mean,
no, that's...
I don't want to say that he's lucky that MarauderKing isn't dropping because, I mean, it's a result, like... It's fine, he's doing the right thing, but like I think a Terran that's dropping you would maybe punish the fact that that third went down in that spot.
Yep, absolutely. So Shyr's feeling pretty strong at this point. He's just gonna pretty much just walk across this. I mean, the supply lead alone, it's 150 supply to 64, as well as the upgrades. It's already almost 3-3 to 2-2. So I really like Shyr's position in this. We've kind of said that for a while, but it looks like this is the beginning of the end for MK. He played like a monster to get here, though, and he beat a lot of people. So it's not like, you know, he didn't have a good night as well. He just didn't make it to finals. So, man, that's just a scary-ass army from Shyr.
Yeah, that's no joke. You don't beat that army.
Yeah, with 3-3, and I think that's all he's waiting for. He's actually going to send the Colossi up into the main and all this into the natural, and I think that should be the dagger into the heart of Mr. MarauderKing.
Fucking just put on taps or whatever, thing, and just silently let this game go out to sea, you know, because, guys, I'm pretty sure we all know where this is going to go. I mean, like you said, we don't like to count players out. This is a sheer numbers and composition game. MarauderKing going to come up here, try and stim to win. Oh, Jesus, that was anticlimactic.
Yeah, I got